Conrad, thanks for joining us. I saw a bit of your presentation today. You certainly had them going.
Yes, I did. Yeah, it's a very exciting strategy.
Tell me a bit about it.
Well, it's a strategy that's been around for a long time, but historically it's never been available as a concept to the retail market. So it's land banking, and it's been used by, I guess, institutional investors and developers around Australia to make extremely good returns with very little risk. But this is pretty much the first time we've actually allowed the retail market and our members to get a hold of an investment like this. So it's very exciting, and I think once people see it, they just can't believe that it's actually available.
You mentioned in your presentation that you were in banking up until the age of 30, then you spent a year doing nothing but watching Springer and Pimp Your Ride. So how did you develop from that point to where you are now?
Gee, that's a good question. And that's very true. I spent most of my career in very conservative environments, from banking to, I've done a lot of different things: residential lending, commercial lending, asset finance. But my passion has always been property, and property has been the vehicle that has allowed me to create a scenario where I can actually eventually, after years of investing, I had the option of actually not working and having a choice of not to work. And that was I remember that day when I walked into my manager's office and I told him I can no longer afford to actually work here. So he was in shock. Obviously, I didn't need a reference letter from that bank. But yeah, it's been an amazing journey. But I've taken all that skill set, all the stuff that I've learned from those companies, like working for funds management company and banks. I've taken all that knowledge and put it all into this company, 21st Century Property Direct, which I'm very proud to be the CEO of. And I use all my skill sets that I've developed in the corporate world and really apply it in a very practical sense, to our clients. Our clients are getting a real result.
And the people here today that were at your presentation, what would be, do you think, the two-sentence takeaway they could get from your presentation?
Well, the number one thing is psychology and getting the education and getting a team of experts around you. That's the number one thing. That if there is a secret to success, and I don't believe that there is such a thing as a self-made millionaire. I believe behind every self-made millionaire there is a team of experts that are smarter than that person. So that's number one, having that team of experts around you. And what we do at 21st Century Property Direct is we give our clients access to the best solicitors, best accountants, best mortgage brokers, best property managers, all in Melbourne. It's a one-stop shop. So that's number one, is getting that team of experts. Number two, for the first time, I think that the audience had a glimpse of the kind of returns that are possible to developers and builders in Melbourne. And for the first time, it opened up their eyes that, I can't believe how much these people are actually making. And for the first time, they've got the opportunity to actually take part in that investment. So from that perspective, I think those are the two main distinctions that I think people would pick up from that presentation.
Conrad, thank you for being involved in the lineup today. You back tomorrow?
Yes, I am. I'm speaking at 10:30 in the side room about land options and property as well.
Fantastic. Look forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.